Emma Woodhouse.
Harriet Smith.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You know, I'd like to take you under my wing. Here, take this. Now come on, let's go.
Emma Woodhouse, would you like to dance?
Mr. Knightley, why would I want to dance with you?
Enough with this riffraff, you dowdy, and dance with me.
Let's dance. Harriet, Mr. Elton would be perfect for you.
Really?
Yes, definitely. Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Elton.
Well, hello.
Mr. Elton, this is Harriet. I'm sure you guys have met.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, you have fun. Hello. So, Mr. Knightley, how are you?
I'm fine, Miss Woodhouse. I would like to ask you a question, if you do not mind.
Oh, of course. Oh, good day, Mr. Elton.
Emma Woodhouse, will you do me the greatest honoring and marry my pleasant, humble self?
But what about Harriet?
I don't love her. I love you.
Oh, my goodness.
Miss Woodhouse, this matchmaking business of yours is no more. Listen to me. I said it's immature. It is. I expect more out of you. How dare you do this to our friends?
How dare you? How dare you say such things to me? I'm leaving. My chariot has arrived.
Now introducing Mrs.
How are you?
Hello, Mr.
Hello, Mr. Knightley. Pleasure. Hello. That will just seem like a final stare. I think that's enough. The insurance.
It's Saturday night and welcome to my cable show, Shut Up and Listen. Later on in my show, we will be joined by Jane Austen to discuss her views on marriage. Until then, we have Sarah Speranza to entertain us with some sleight of hand.
Hello. I will be doing some card tricks for you all right now. Pick a card. Is it the Queen of Hearts?
Indeed, it is the Queen of Hearts. Please join me in welcoming Jane Austen. Yay!
Great to be on the show.
Great to have you, Jane. Great to have you, Jane.
Yeah, good
so,
times.
You're here today to discuss
I'm here.
marriage.
Yes.
You're great. Is that your book over there?
Oh, it is.
And it looks like we have a signed copy for everyone in the audience. Yes. So, Jane,
Yes.
tell me a little
was just really feeling it at the time. It's Emma by me, myself. And basically, it's centered around a girl whose name is Emma Woodhouse. And she lives in England. You know, she's one of those rich girls. You know, one of those rich girls who just...
I feel like you wrote that on a very relatable level.
Yes, I feel like I relate to the character and
I can
in
see
some
that.
sense. I mean, she's always going to parties and she's always trying to matchmake all of her friends, and she just, all this stuff happens with her. It's just all over the place. It's crazy.
So, marriage.
Yeah.
Very big topic in this.
I know.
I read it. It was great. I highly recommend it. So what's Emma's views? Like, why does she seem, in the beginning, it's different though. It's different. It goes, it has like a twist.
So basically, at the beginning, she's all like, no, I'm never gonna marry. I'm just gonna set up my friends. Like, she has this, one of her friends, her name's Harriet, and she just was like, oh, I'm gonna set her up. But I don't want to get married. You know, she feels like, she has to take care of her dad and be there for her father because, you know,
He's a little crazy.
Yes. Oh, you know, he's one of those. But I mean, you know, she's always just had this feeling that I guess she doesn't want to marry. I feel like she almost sets other people up instead of focusing on her own love life. It's very interesting. You all should buy it. It's so
Now, without giving away the ending, because we want everybody here to read it.
Right,
They have
it's amazing.
a signed copy from Jane Austen. Yes.
Brianna, you're excited.
So, explain, how does Emma's views change as the book progresses?
They do change. I mean, I can't give anything away, of course, but clearly by the end of the book, Emma is in a different place than she was at the beginning. It's extraordinary. For going through just the whole book, you'll be blown away. She's very relatable at some points, and some points you're like, wow, I hate this girl. But other points you're like,
You grow to like her.
But I mean, honestly, you just need to read this book. It's social class. It's got marriage.
It's got the drama. It's got the friendship.
You have comedy.
It's got the
what's
scandal.
going on with this?
Oh.
Honestly, you have
Well
proposals all over the place.
Well
you have
done.
matchmaking. You have like all these different people, just their relationships together. They're all over the place. I mean, honestly, I just think the title, so simple. Emma. What's it gonna be about? A girl named Emma? But Emma, she's like an onion. The layers just keep peeling. You know, you can never stop. So, I'd highly recommend it.
Thank you, Jane.
Thanks for having me, and once again,
Signed copies! Now we would like to welcome a third party to do an official analysis of the book. Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you. So, first things first, out of 5 stars, what would you rate this book?
I would have to rate it a 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay. Why?
Well, I thought that the themes of this book, such as marriage and coming of age,
Matchmaking.
yes. that's a big one, and feminism, were greatly covered. There was many details, topics,
ways to relate to
Yeah.
it. Yes.
I thought that's what made the book relatable, because it's in a different time period, people are acting different, but there were some connections like matchmaking and marriage that made it something that the readers could follow.
The other thing I could see where it would be difficult to read, the quotations can be one after another, so it can be confusing who's speaking to find out what's going on.
I agree.
Or the humor is different than what we're normally used to.
Yeah, it's a little more dense.
Yes, it is. It's very
And the characters, a lot of them are related, or they're only in there for a short period
They
of
have
time.
the same name, two Mr.
The
Knightleys.
Knightleys.
Yes. Oh. So, relationships are constantly changing in this novel. They're developing, new ones are arising. There's the whole situation with Mr. Who is it? Mr. Elton. Yes, Mr. Elton. We won't give anything away, but he is
I would say that's
not very likable.
But I would say that's just one of the many reasons to read this book.
Yes. So many characters, so many points of view, and it's from the narrator's perspective, so you get a true feel for what the characters are. It's not biased as it would be if Emma herself was.
Well, in chapter 16, And
Oh.
that's told from Emma's point of view.
Yes,
and I
it
thought that was
is.
a good like catch-up chapter. It lets you
Refresh your brain a little
yeah,
bit.
and
The whole situation.
it made like you interact with Emma on like a more personal level.
Yes.
I was impressed that she had that.
Okay. Thank you so much for your analysis.
Thank you.
And we're out. I'd like to thank our dedicated 13 viewers for watching this Saturday night's Shut Up and Listen podcast. Join us next week for Sarah's full magic extravaganza. This has been Allie Riley signing off.